All right, we're live. We're live, Mike.
This is Live with Mike, Paul.
Yes, Mike and Paul live, coming to you as we ramp it up. Mike.
We're excited, Paul. I'm glad you're wearing something very festive.
I cleaned it up.
You're very, very festive.
I'm feeling very Thanksgiving-y, Mike. Even though this is holiday, I'm catching that last breath.
Well, what are you doing for holiday? I mean, for Thanksgiving, Paul?
I don't know. I think we're going to our mother's house.
No, but what are you making?
A deep fried turkey, Mike. Deep fried turkey.
And how long do you deep fry it for?
Well, that would be 4 minutes per pound, Mike.
Well, how many minutes?
And
how many
4 pounds for the bird, Mike.
So how many pounds?
That would be approximately 50 minutes.
50. It does come out better than I expected. I'll be honest.
Well, deep fried fixes a lot of things out there, Mike. Fixes a lot of things in life. Fixes a lot of stuff. Though deep frying causes a lot of inflammation. That's why you need tea, Mike. Those polyphenols in there to reduce it.
What's polyphenol?
What's polyphenol?
Yeah, is it related to like the fennel family?
Yes.
Phenols. I like fennel. It's a good spice, man. My wife eats it raw sometimes.
And tea has a lot of antioxidant properties, Mike. Do you know that?
No, but thanks for telling me.
You wrote a book.
Thanks for telling me. Well, we want to welcome you to our start of our holiday special here. We have a couple of gifts here that we wanted to focus on. And I believe as the time goes on, there's more and more opportunities as we go into what they call Cyber Week.
Life is about opportunities, Mike.
So every day there's supposed to be something a little bit more exciting than yesterday.
Yep, that's the truth. That is the truth. And the Pats won. Everything's right in the world, Mike.
Well, then last night they had the big thing over there in Mexico City, right?
Yep.
Our old quarterback there.
Yep.
Jimmy.
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
49ers, Mike. You got to give him a little reference because it's in Mexico City. It might be a little confused. World Cup. Who are you going for in the World Cup, Mike?
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
No, can we go with Ecuador? Okay, we go with Ecuador. Well, I don't know.
Mexico. I'm going with Mexico. I'm taking them.
Well, Mexico, you're starting with a leg underneath you.
I know they got some problems off the start, but they're just getting it going. They're getting the kinks out.
Could be Argentina, then you'd be really up the creek.
They're getting the kinks out, Mike. Just like the Pats. They're just getting the kinks out.
All right, that's good. Well, we're very excited, because of holidays. We spend so much time getting ready for these things where we have people, we have to plan for the gifts, we have to get the boxes, and we actually start when it's sweating, Paul, when it's summertime.
That's the truth, Mike. That's the truth. I like to come out with a new gift right now, Mike, because that way it's only ready and then it's ready for next year.
What
you got to come up with the ideas for next year right now, Mike. This is when it's got to happen.
Well, you get to my age, you don't have many ideas left.
That's the truth. There's no doubt about that, Mike.
I'm running out of ideas.
What do we got? Mike? Which one are we talking about first?
Well, why don't we go from your right to my left?
That's your right.
No, I mean over here. We'll start with this one.
Okay, that's to the left. Well, that's Colonial Williamsburg, Mike. Do you know what Colonial Williamsburg was?
Wasn't it? It's part of Brooklyn, isn't it?
It is. It's sort of close to Brooklyn, but it's actually in Virginia.
Oh.
And it was considered the seat of government from 1699 to 1780 before they moved that over to Richmond, And then after Richmond came Washington, D.C., Mike. If you remember a little Hamilton, in the room where it happened.
How's it go?
That's how it went. That's how it went, man. In the room where it happened.
Well, how did it go?
Well, we weren't there. We weren't in the room. But they basically said, screw it. We're giving that to
New York City.
Washington, D.C. Exactly right. We're going to give the finance to Washington, D.C. But before all that was Colonial Williamsburg. And it wasn't called. It was one of the preeminent colonies in this great soon-to-be United States.
13th, one of the 13, Paul.
Yes, exactly right.
All right.
And so they have a beautiful foundation down there, and we are lucky to work with them. And
seems to be selling pretty well. People seem to like it.
Well, people like Williamsburg. They are rabid fans of Williamsburg out there.
But don't they? You got the one there, that new one, that ginger cake, right? We just had some today. We ran out of it. We had to make more of it.
They sell very well. for a individual tin. There's a lot of Williamsburg fans out there, and they're rabid, and we like them. So thank you.
Well, speaking of, we got some fans here right now.
See?
Right now.
So yeah, right now, actually. Well, Tiffany says hi. Katie says hi. Tiffany says holiday heritage sounds interesting. Why don't you talk about that one real quick?
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, why don't you talk about that one? Holiday heritage
Black.
is it's a little bit of apple, a little bit of spice, a little cinnamon, a little citrus. It's delicious.
And then
So
you
that's
just
a
rolled
black
out the
tea.
new one, right? What's that new
ginger
one called?
cake. Ginger cake.
What do you think's in there?
Well, it's got a little ginger in there, Mike.
Oh,
It's got a little
cake.
cloves, a little cinnamon, a little molasses. And what goes along with it is this great book. Oh, there we go. Hold on. We got this great book right here. And this has recipes from the Raleigh Tavern Bakery, Williamsburg, Virginia. And then what it also has is you can either cook it how you'd cook it today, or you could make gingerbread cakes, Mike. This is how they were making them back in 1680. Take 3 pounds of flour, 1 pound of they don't call it sugar, they call it fooger. 1 pound of butter.
Well, that's because F had to become S.
Yeah.
The F became an S.
Oh, okay.
See? 1 pound of butter rubbed in very fine. 2 ounces of ginger. You get the idea, Mike. Anyways, I could read the whole thing if everybody wanted me to, but let's
wait. This is my favorite recipe. This one.
And they got notes in the back. If you guys have some time on your hands, you could write some notes. Maybe write,
I can
what
do
you
that.
liked about it.
I could do that.
They got sugar cookies. They got Indian corn muffins. I'm gonna make Tegan make me something.
Who's Tegan?
Tegan is my daughter, lovely daughter.
How old is she?
She is 6.
6. All right.
I'd make Finn. Finn is a baker.
He's a baker.
He's a baker, but now currently he's picking orders out there. So hopefully he's
all right. Well, we're hoping that you got your
right
order. Maybe he's picking your order, right?
That's exactly right.
Not your order, but your order.
So this is a lovely gift, and it comes in a beautiful black box, and the book is on the side, and it's a fantastic one.
Well, here it is. You can just hold it right up there, Paul, so they can see, because it couldn't fit in the black box. That white.
Well, the book doesn't fit in the black box.
The book.
So it fits on the outside here. It's beautiful. It's great. It's a great gift.
How much is that?
That's an interesting question, isn't it? How much is that? I think it's sort of 25-ish, something like that.
Is this 29. One of the ones that's not on the website yet?
It's not quite there, but it's coming. It'll be on the website any second.
Okay, well,
and I believe it's $29.95-ish, but now it's 20% off.
Well, we don't want to believe in the surprise, do we?
We don't. So just show up, and you'll be surprised. Well, you'll be really surprised because currently it's not on there, but you'll be less surprised when it's on the website.
Well, that's good news.
But I think we can get it on the website probably in the next couple minutes.
Can you text Emmerich?
Does she have Emmerich's number?
Maybe it's on.
Slack him. He's not going to answer it.
Slack him.
Okay. Pamela says hello from Texas.
All right.
Hi, Pamela.
Faith says howdy.
Howdy, Faith. What about Nina? We say hi to Nina?
You didn't yet.
Nina. How about John? John Cap. Hi, John Cap.
Johnny.
Can you do a close up here, John?
I have a question from him in a minute. Bonnie says hello from Oklahoma.
Excellent.
And then Sandra says, congratulations, Harney and Sons, on such delicious teas that brighten and cheer Thanksgiving and the holidays ahead. The Christmas spirit that they radiate is beautiful.
Well, that is very kind. Who was that?
Sandra Liliana Perdomo.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah.
We wish the people down in Tampa our best. We saw Sergio earlier. Yeah. Cheers, Sergio.
So John Cap wants to know when and where can they purchase the book? Is the book only available in the gift?
The book is only available currently in the gift. Though we might create that one. We could probably open that up if you're just one of those people that just like books, like Mike's book, for example. You just like books.
I like my book.
That's what I mean.
I got a whole 2 pallets of it. That's how much I like it.
We cornered the market. When you can buy your own book, Mike.
I bought my own book.
See?
That's how we drive sales.
That's it. That's how you drive them.
Top of Amazon.
You guys got to help Mike.
Top of Amazon.
Speaking of Mike, there's a Mike here who just said, I'm really enjoying the Disney teas, and I'm hoping there's a Disney tea gift set.
Yeah, I believe there is.
There is a Disney tea gift set, I believe.
Yes, there is.
Yep.
Can you check?
It's probably not released yet. It's probably going to be released because we're doing that.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's part of that sort of
There's a
slow
secret.
rollout. We got
pay
Secret
attention.
Santa.
Yes, you got to pay
Secret
attention. You got
Santa's
to
coming
pay
up.
attention.
Every day, a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Constance said she definitely shopped here at Harney for gift giving 2022.
Okay.
Pamela wants to know if there's a shortbread recipe in there.
Oh, come on, Pamela. Absolutely. I can't imagine there isn't.
And while you're there,
Under S.
and I could probably answer this one.
Or is that F or S, shortbread?
There's an apple pie,
It'd be
Queen's
fort
cake,
bread.
Fort bread. It's fort bread.
desert crepes.
Desert crepes?
Crepes, we say.
I know, but
I think it must be dessert, probably.
but
Apple
they only
turnovers.
defer.
Yeah.
While you're looking, are there any recipes?
How about Sally Lunn? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But,
Eggs?
Beth is wondering if there's any recipes that incorporate tea in there. Probably not in there, but on our blog, there's definitely
There
some.
are.
There are some. Yeah, there's a lot on the blog.
Dessert
In the-
crepes.
In the
Dessert
book that your
crepes.
father wrote.
The book my father wrote, but we also have the Harney Market. There's a bunch of recipes. You know, the idea with that Harney Market, Paul, is it celebrates something that Marcus, our friends Marcus does, which is over in Germany. They have those Christmas markets where the whole town is just full of different stalls, and they do different things outside.
Yep.
So that's that Harney Market, which seems to be doing very well.
It's picking up the pace, Mike.
Yeah. Well, you know, what happened?
Let's move on to the next gift, I was going to say.
Yeah, we're moving on this way. Okay, so the next one's going to be this Warming White Christmas, WWC. And that's a green one here. There we go. You got it, Al?
Almost.
Sorry, we didn't mean to make you mess around too much.
Thought you were going to go the other way.
I know. But we want to go back and forth. Okay, so you know, White Christmas was we had originally our holiday tea, Paul, but then we had some white tea, and we said, well, we always like to have White Christmas because I like to ski.
That's
so,
it. That's it.
That's where we came up with the White Christmas
You're not kidding.
tea, and then we added in some other things. You know, we get on this side just to make sure I get it all right. We got the White Christmas here. We got the peppermint over there. We got the green tea. We got a coconut and ginger. This is something fairly new, right, Paul? The
coconut ginger. Yep. Coconut ginger.
Chocolate. It's called.
Chocolate. It's delicious.
72%. That's about was my grades in school most of the time.
72%. There you go.
And then we got Myers, and that's named after one of our employees, Shannon, you know.
Yep. Shannon Myers.
Shannon Myers.
Shannon Myers has her own marmalade.
Yeah. So thank you, Shannon.
Yes. Here's to you, Shannon. Thank you for coming up with lemons, Meyer lemons.
Yep.
Over there, Shannon Meyer.
Of course, she would tell us that she doesn't have the E in her name, but we don't want to get wrapped around the details.
No. Why would we want to do that?
That's going to be $59.95. You know, that's all those items in there, and it's $59.95 before they. I believe you said there's some sort of discount, Paul.
It's possible. You'd have to go to the website, www.MikeHarney.com.
I had some problem making a reservation today, spelling that name out today, Paul, for our mother. They had problems, could never send it to me, but eventually we got it straightened out. She's going to go see that new opera that's coming out at the Metropolitan Museum.
As she should.
It's called The Hours, Paul.
Oh.
Which Brigitte's going to go with her.
That's fantastic.
And that's going to be and they're going to go to the Grand Tier, which is the restaurant there, which has been a good customer for a good long time.
Yep. Good long time.
Yep. So
she likes it, Mike.
I don't blame her. This one's going to be a little sophisticated, maybe a bit too sophisticated for a guy like me.
Yep.
But it's going to be a good time down there at the Metropolitan Opera. Now, speaking of that, Paul, we do the Metropolitan Museum, right?
We do.
And I believe there's a gift set.
Met teas. We do. Now you're off the reservation, though, Mike. We don't have that on the table.
That's all right.
But we do. We got the Met teas out there, and they're fantastic. So you got to go on the site, just type in Met. I bet she's going to get you there.
Is that the Mets?
No, not the Mets. The Met.
Met. Okay, without
Met.
the S.
You just M-E-T, Met.
We leave the final S off for the savings.
Yes, exacto mundo.
Well, so that's another gift we have there for $59.95.
That's the same gift you're talking about.
That same one is that $59.95. And now we're going back to your winter gift, Paul.
Oh, winter blues gift, Mike.
Which is great because there's some comments asking about Celebration.
There you go. Celebration. Mike, how did we come up with Celebration, that tea?
Well, there was a gentleman in New York that said, it's great you have holiday. It's great you have White Christmas. Can you do something else? And so we did that something else. And he appreciated it. And at the time did buy it. Doesn't buy it right now, but he did buy it at the time.
See?
So Celebration is just another way to
celebrate.
Celebrate. Yeah. And so that's a blue, and that's a winter blues gift, Paul.
That's a winter blues gift, and I believe we picked sort of teas in some sort of shades of blue. Though I didn't know green and blue, they go together.
Well, it's a question of teal.
Huh? That's teal? This is where we get wrapped around the axle here, Mike. I don't really know.
I think it's teal.
Okay. Well, you see,
what are we discussing here?
The colors.
Colors, green and blue.
That's a little bluish.
All right.
Well, if the light was better, you'd see it was blue, Paul.
It must be. I think it's Al's light.
It's definitely this light. That's the issue here.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyways, we've got Victorian London fog. We've got Celebration, as Mike alluded to. We got Earl Grey Imperial, and we wrap it up with blueberry green, and all of those are in 30-count sachet tins, and it's got a tea-infused chocolate, which is a blueberry green.
2 types.
And a lavender vanilla.
So
we got
two things of chocolate.
Things of chocolate in this one.
No, that's what makes it
So you
good.
got to, we're bringing the heavy hitters out here, and it's less money than Mike's gift. It's $54.90.
It's not right. It's just not right.
It's less money. See over here, we're on the value side at the table, right over here.
Well, I got to send my mother to the Metropolitan Opera.
So
that ain't free, man.
That's true. It's not free. Nothing in life is free. And this is another example of that.
Well, the main question I'm getting right now is, what does Victorian London fog taste like?
Yeah,
heaven. Tastes like heaven.
Yeah.
What? It tastes like Victoria and London and fog.
No, it tastes. What it's got in there? It's got
Earl Grey,
lavender, and vanilla.
Don't forget the vanilla.
One at a time.
All right, say it again, Paul.
I was gonna figure it out, Mike. Earl Grey, lavender, and vanilla.
There we go. We don't have to yell.
And it's delicious. And you could put a little fog in that thing, and then boom.
Oh, that's what they do. That's right. They
fog that in with a little steam, Mike, little steam milk of some sort.
Yep.
And maybe a little sugar.
Right.
Sugar.
F becomes S. F became S.
Right. That's true. That's true. I was a history major, Mike. I know these things.
Well, that's good news.
See? What were you, Mike?
I went to a trade school.
Trade school.
I learned a trade.
Electrician?
I wish I would have gotten these things fixed so they wouldn't change color.
Yep. There you go. Well,
so,
okay. We're up, Mike.
Well, we're coming to a happy time.
Hold on real quick. Sergio says hi. The best tea of the world.
Sergio, we're thinking of you, buddy.
The best tea of the world to cheer always with the family.
We're trying to figure out where Sergio is. I was just talking about him. Sergio, where are you?
He's in Tampa.
Oh, that's Sergio. There's 2 Sergios.
Yeah, the other Sergio is somewhere else.
I was thinking Sergio, the Italian.
Derek Coley.
Yeah.
He's probably in Italy.
No, he said he was going to France, but that's what we're trying to figure out. And we know Sergio's down there and
Tampa, Mike.
Doing a good job in Tampa. Thank you, Sergio. So we have the happiest of holiday gifts, Paul. That's our last gift.
And these are some great jam makers, Mike. These guys are up there in Vermont, Blake Hill, delicious jams, of which we have a couple different jam makers, and they are one of them.
And then we also have that guy that cooks at our place, Al. What's it called? Tea Jams, right?
Yep.
You saw that little note about that, right? Yeah.
I did see that lovely little note.
Yeah, not enough pectin on that particular one, huh?
No, he was actually in there yesterday making more jam.
No, I saw him, yeah. So we have here then is we have the original holiday tea, Paul, which is what I'm drinking, which is a black tea it's got a little bit of spice, a little bit of nut, a little bit of fruit. So it's a lovely thing.
What kind of fruit, Mike? What kind of fruit's in there, Mike?
Stone fruit.
Stone fruit.
Well, that's another one of our businesses.
That's it. That's true.
Right. So it's plum is basically what we're talking about there. And then we have the world famous hot cinnamon spice in our historic Royal Palace tin. Unfortunately, the Queen is no longer with us, Paul, but her son was trying to King Charles. He is. We're talking about doing a coronation tea with him, but
yes,
it appears that it's not top of his list.
Probably not.
No, it's not top of his list because we haven't heard about it for 2 months.
It takes time, Mike. It takes time.
All right.
God save the king. That's what I say, Mike.
All right.
Got to get in the game.
All right. So then we have the speaking of king, we have the classic English breakfast, which is a different tin. It seems to fit in there, huh? Yeah, it fits in there. And then on top of that, Paul, we got some more of that jam that you like, which is cranberry.
No, guess again.
No, that's
cranberry. Yeah.
There you go.
See? Cranberry. And then some chocolate, Paul, some hot cinnamon spice chocolate.
And let me tell you, those chocolates are pretty darn good. They're pretty.
Where do we get them done?
Those are done by a chocolatier up there in Canada, outside of
Toronto.
Most
things are outside of Toronto, except for things that are inside Toronto.
Well, that's the truth, Mike. But this is relatively close, I believe. This is perhaps even a suburb of Toronto.
Well, let's just see whether we can figure it out.
I don't think you can figure it out, Mike. That's the jam. We're talking about the chocolate.
See? Why are you making fun of me? That's not funny.
Well, I do have a question here that could probably lead into something to talk about.
Okay, we're looking.
Faith wants to know, any thoughts about collaborating with brands to make limited edition Harney tea cookies?
We could. We have to find the right company.
I was just thinking you'd talk about.
We have them. Allen's shortbread, Mike.
Oh, well, why didn't you
those
bring
guys
that up?
doing? I was getting there. You jumped all over it.
I didn't consider
she handed you a softball,
cookie.
And you just
cookie.
like
cookie. I didn't think of it as a cookie.
A shortbread? You don't think of it as a cookie?
I think of it as shortbread.
Yeah, no, Allen's shortbread. We do a nice little setup with them.
They're down there in Charlottesville.
Yep,
Virginia.
We sell a lot of shortbread,
and that's
not as much as we sell of sardines, but we sell a lot.
You think that shortbread's not outselling sardines? Because I looked at the numbers.
That was a joke. That was a joke. But we're thinking about Faith. We're thinking about coming out with a gingerbread sardine too.
That would be good. Yeah.
See, that it needs all the help it can get. Mike does not like tinned fish. He doesn't like fish, and he likes tinned fish even less.
I thought they were really good.
Fish.
You like fish?
All fish.
Where's our sardine gift set for the holidays?
I got one at my desk.
And you can put.
They're hard to come by. They're hard to come by over there.
And you got mussels.
Portugal's marketplace. They're not easy. Yeah.
Mussels.
And we got Patagonia mussels, and we have some mackerel, and we got some salmon.
Huh.
We've got a full selection of in the fish department.
Come right here.
And of course, we got some peanut butter. Who doesn't like that? I was out there, man. There was somebody ordered about 8 of those peanut butters. It was unbelievable. You can't believe how much the peanut butter guy, Kazi's. Is it Kazi's? How do you think they pronounce it? Kozi's?
You don't know?
Kuzi's.
Kuza.
Anyways, the peanut butter guy.
It's Dutch.
It's Dutch. Yeah, well, okay.
Could I get another one of those?
Now you want another one?
Are they different ones?
Anyways, the peanut butter guy says we sell more peanut butter than any other customer he's got.
I think he says that to everybody, though.
We sell a lot of peanut butter. It's an amazing amount of
peanut butter.
So these are our shortbreads, right? Yep.
These are delicious. No, we got we're back to Meyer lemon, and we got Earl the Pearl, Earl Grey,
and so these are made with Harney and Sons teas, right?
Yes, and these are all made with Harney and Sons. We got cinnamon, as you would imagine. And they're delicious. Pumpkin spice,
raspberry, lavender.
So they're delicious. You can't.
And it's an old Scottish recipe because the woman her grandmother used to work with our father when they were up in Copake, Paul.
Well, you see, what could be wrong with that?
Copake's just another 10 miles north of here.
Yep.
And she was Scottish.
That's the truth.
And we're going to release a new Scottish gift too, right? Just in time for Scotty Burns night.
Yep.
Scotty Allen night.
Yep. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You could get this with our honey. Our Harney and Sons Buzz honey, Mike.
I saw Buzz on Saturday night.
Because Pine Hill, she's hung up the spikes.
What?
I believe that's what Root said. Yep, she's hung up the spikes.
Kathy,
we appreciate all of her dedication, and that was 22 years of providing us honey over there at Pine Hill Farms.
Huh? I didn't read that. That's
yes, that's true. That's true.
Well, we do have our own honey.
So now we have our own honey,
but we're gonna run out of that.
We're here to tell you that we only have so much, and then we have a delicious honey, multi-floral honey from the great country of New Zealand, Mike.
I know New Zealand.
Okay. Al went there on his honeymoon.
Yeah, I did. That was quite the container out there, huh?
See?
I want that after you're done.
That's it. Oh, that's a good. Oh, the
barrel.
The barrel. Yeah.
Big yellow with a nice stamp.
Is that the guy brought that today?
No, that came last week. That's the pure Manuka, Mike, and that goes in. We put in a little CBD in there.
Huh.
And we of course have some delicious CBD drinks and CBD teas.
Do we have a gift set?
I believe we have a gift set, and we also have a holiday CBD tin under the hemp division, which has a little kava in it, and that is
what's
delicious.
kava?
Kava is a root from Fiji, Mike. And it gives you sort of an enhanced state of sobriety, if you will.
I could use that. Last Sunday, I could have used an enhanced state of sobriety.
And our man Hyro drinks it on a regular basis. The judge, a blender of ours, who's off the side. He was a judge, and now he's a blender.
We don't judge him.
Not America's Got Talent either.
So let's see. We're kind of getting close towards the end of it, Paul.
Yeah, well, I got a question here.
We got some questions we have to answer.
Okay. Any plans to release Gingerbread Festival in loose leaf?
Is that a question, or did you force that?
It might have been a combination, but it's definitely a question, and it's definitely a legitimate question.
Well, we're going to have pounds of it. We have a little. That's going to be rolled out soon. Yes,
it's possible. Right, it's certainly possible. Oh, we don't have it. We don't have it.
No.
Well, see, we got a lot though. Let's not kid ourselves.
So yeah, the sale is coming on. It's going. We're about halfway into it, or way into it, Paul. Like a third of the way, maybe. I guess.
I think we're more like a third.
I think
probably even a little bit more than a third. You guys better buy, because when it's gone, it's gone.
Well, we made a lot of gifts, and
we don't have enough. We simply don't have enough, Mike.
I agree. But every day, from about tomorrow on, Paul, things start happening. A little this, a little that,
a little this, a little that, Mike. Little this, little that, a little this, a little that.
Yep. We did get a little clarification actually. Seke was saying shortbread is actually a biscuit.
So it's not a cookie. That's what I thought.
I didn't. Well, it's not a cookie, and but it could. Well, the short answer is, Faith, you're right. You're right, and I'm here to say you're right.
Right.
And we should, and we will think about it, and maybe our good friends, maybe even those good friends over there at Williamsburg have a solution to this problem, because they seem to have some good ginger cakes, if you will.
Yeah. Last couple lightning questions.
Lightning
round. I like it.
Berry cobbler. When's that going to be in stock?
Any second. I think we're waiting on more labels or something, right?
No, you're waiting on more tins.
Oh, we're waiting on more tins.
It's sold too. You bought too much.
You bought too much. So either it can go in a black tin, or we're waiting for the white tin.
Sounds like we're waiting for the white tin.
I think we're waiting for the white tin.
Sounds like it's going to be on the other side of January.
It is.
It had an issue. We bought too much.
You bought too much. Yeah.
What's the next lightning?
What's up with Caribe?
Why?
I got a question here. Missing Caribe.
What's the story with Caribe?
Is it discontinued?
No.
It's just out of stock?
What's the story with Caribe? Hefe? When?
Any day now.
All right, next lightning.
All right.
I don't think it's on the disco list. Is it
No,
on
it's
the
not.
disco
It's
list?
not. No. We do that in honor of what's his name? Who did that, Peter?
The blender.
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
I worked with Alfonso.
What's the
That's probably it for the.
That's the lightning.
round.
That was the lightning round.
That was the lightning round.
It's quick.
That's quick.
It's supposed to be quick.
Lightning
Okay.
struck twice.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. We wish you a very good Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week, right, Paul?
Of course.
I think we're doing it every week.
Are we?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
we better do it every week.
That's okay.
It's a tall
We
order.
can make it happen.
Excellent. Well, thank you, and we'll
Thank
see
you.
you on the other side.
We'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much.